morning this morning, but the sun is out. We had more snow this week, so again we weren't able to do anything at the property. But we managed to go into town yesterday, and Hudson had to have his picture taken for his ID card. And it was so cute. He needed 2 goes, and they're used to having like millions of attempts with little children. So that's what we did yesterday. And you smiled for the camera, didn't you? Yeah, just like now. And this morning we're going to go into our local town of Zlatovica, which is where our municipality building is, because we need to pay our annual property and car tax, and we'll just want to get all that done and out the way, so then that's done for the year. So we're doing all our taxes now in February, because if you pay them, I think before March, you get a 5% discount. It's 5%. I'll double check the receipts when we do it.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, it's, you know, it's really so cheap anyway, but we'll check it all, because there may have been an increase this year. We'll show you that once we've done it. And we're also going to pop into the hardware store to... Lee wants to order some plumbing parts, and we'll take the camera where we feel comfortable. In the hardware store. This is the hardware store in the garden centre, I guess. Kitchenware, plants, DIY, paints, and obviously they order everything in for delivery for you. We just got back and I've gone through all the receipts. Everything's paid up for the year. So bear in mind, obviously we've now got the new property. So old property or current property, new property, and the car taxes for the whole year cost us 252 leva. So you're looking at about 120 quid, which is really great. And because if you pay for the second half of the year early, you get a 10%, it's a 10% discount off the second half, like your quarter 4, 3 and 4 basically. So yeah, result, all done, not have to worry about that for a whole other year. So, and the ladies in the office, I couldn't take the camera in, it's too difficult with baby and paperwork and money, and also trying to translate on your phone, and I can't hold a camera at the same time. So but the ladies are so lovely, and whenever we take Hudson anywhere, I mean they're lovely anyway, but obviously when you've got a baby with you, that you get extra special treatment. And they gave us a nice bit of cheesy bread. They were celebrating, it's a day of celebration in Bulgaria today, and I looked it up, something about a signing of a peace treaty in 1947. So there always seems to have lots of celebrations and name days here, which is really nice. We always get lots of gifts from the neighbours, chocolate, things like that. It's really, really lovely. So that's a productive morning for us. And apparently today, which is Thursday, it's going to be 14 degrees. Sunshine is out. We're just waiting for it to warm up, and maybe Lee can actually get something done now the weather's a bit nicer.
Morning everyone. Morning for us anyway. Just at the house, it's lovely and sunny today. We're expecting 14-15 degrees, which is crazy because we've still got snow out there. It was quite warm yesterday. Did a bit of admin work in Veliko Tarnovo. So Hudson is now officially a person. with the immigration. So yeah, that's great. Yeah, just going to have a look around the property today, and maybe try and plan for some of the drainage. Okay, so just going to the house. You can see behind me, still a load of snow. Hoping that that'll all clear probably today if we're going to have the nice weather. I was here the other day and I removed some of these stones that were in this area here. You can see that it's full of water. Obviously where the guttering is broken and everything, we're getting a lot of water in this area. But you can see a pipe that's been installed that goes underneath the barn and out the front. I'll show a picture of that in a minute, but it's actually above the ground level, so it's totally useless to us. The pipe comes from pretty much where my finger is, underneath these slabs, keeps going under here and goes out into a gully which is full of water. Real good. But as I say, it's above the actual water level over there, so it's always sodden. So what I plan to do is come literally alongside this one. You can see here where I've taken out a couple of the stones that were at the top. So I'll literally go alongside these slabs that are already in place, follow this line here, and I'm going to put in another one pretty much next to this one so that I don't have to dig this out. So I'll put one here and I'll do it approximately, I don't know, 6 inches lower. From the pipe that I install, I'm going to tee off, dig a trench all along the front side of the barn here, and we're probably just going to go all the way through the courtyard and make a big kind of square, I suppose, that all ends up here. I'll dig that down, I don't know, I suppose probably at the deepest around a foot, 12 inches, 30 centimetres, and I'll actually cut small slits into the pipe. That should allow, once we add gravel over the top, that should allow any snow melt or rain, anything like that, to go into the pipe and away. So yeah, we'll just follow where it currently is. It was obviously put there for a reason, and at some point it did work, just not now. Yeah, I mean that's going to be a job for another day, but we've just ordered some plumbing supplies, so they'll be coming tomorrow morning. Yeah, so today I'm going to try and remove a few of these slabs. The tool that I was using the other day, oh, where is it? There it is. It snapped. So yeah, that's what happens when you don't pay good money for tools. I'm just going to look through the house to see if there's any tools that I could use for this. Yeah, it saves me going back home and picking stuff up. Alright, let's have a look in here. Alright, puss. Where's the light? Here we go. Okay, so what have we got? Got a decent brush. That'd be good for something. Saw? No. Enamel? Probably no good. A couple of scythes up there, I remember. That's an old drill, I think. Yeah, guess not drill. Loads of bits and pieces, but yeah, check that out. It's cool. Yeah, I need something a bit more heavy duty. Let's have a look upstairs. Oh, this is a bit slippery up here now. I do love this view up here as well. It's so peaceful, so lovely. Anyway, I'm not here for this. Okay, so got a couple of rooms up here. Got a load of cool stuff. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I think I took all of the tiles. I think I took all of the tools out. And there might be some hidden around somewhere. Right. Actually, something like that could be handy. That's going to bend. Maybe in this room. I really love this room here. Really, really great structure, and the view outside is straight over the front. It's yeah, it's lovely. Really, really nice. Come on, puss. We gotta go. Come on. So I found this metal. I can hopefully use like a bit of a pry bar. Yeah, I got a fair amount of that done. There's some heavy stones here. This stone here was one of the larger ones. Real flat, which is great. Let me just get that on there somehow. Okay, so we are looking, hopefully that picks it up. Probably not. We're looking at just over 4 feet. It's monstrous. So I think it's quite hard to move, but I reckon when we sort out our fireplace, this will probably be the hearth for underneath, unless we find a bigger one. Just to see the size of these trees, I mean, it really doesn't bring it up on the camera. These things have got to be, I don't know, near on 4.5 feet wide, just at the trunk here, and as it goes up here, I mean, it's got to be 8 feet. It's absolutely vast.
So we'll give you a little update on Lucky and her pups. They're beginning to open their eyes now. They were born on the 25th of January. We got 2 girls, 2 boys. And we're hoping they stay fairly small because it will be much easier to rehome smaller dogs. That's always the way. But just to let everyone know, this was a little bit unplanned and obviously a little bit careless. When we found Lucky, we very much thought she was dumped for the reason that she was too old to breed anymore. That's kind of a common reason why dogs might be getting dumped. So because she was so lovely, there wasn't anyway, don't know. We don't know the reason. That's what we presumed. She was too old. And she came into heat. And the vets obviously can't do anything until they're out of season in regards to getting her, what's the word? I've forgotten now. Neutered. Or spayed, rather. So basically, every single dog in the village knew she was on heat. We had them fighting to get in the house. We couldn't keep her out no matter what we did. Obviously, our house having doors to the outside, and she just would escape through every little hole. And yeah, we couldn't keep her in and we couldn't keep them out, so it was inevitable. So unfortunately for us, we've got a little problem on our hands because I really don't think we can manage all of them. This one's starting to nibble on my finger, even though there's no teeth. So we would love to find good homes when they're ready to be apart from her. We're going to obviously speak in our local town. There's lots of people locally that I'm sure will take them in. And of course, if anybody wants to follow their journey with us, we'll keep you updated on this channel as they grow. And if anybody is serious and has a good home and would like one, then please get in touch.
Okay guys, so I'm back this afternoon and it is glorious, absolutely lush. It's probably t-shirt weather if I'm honest. I think the car said it was 15 degrees and it feels every bit of that, if not more, in the sun. So while I was at home having lunch, I was thinking about this drainage situation that we've got. Yeah, I think what I'm actually going to do is, instead of removing this and putting the pipe further down like I suggested, I think I'm still going to put another one in. My thought with that is that this one will act, the existing one will act as sort of a backup. So if we do get a load of rain or a load of snow or we get a blockage, something like that, at least we've got then another overflow. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. So I'm here just for a little while. I'm going to remove a little bit more of these stones. Yeah, there's not too many here, but I'm just going to remove this area here over towards the cat and probably call it a day after that. Yeah, we'll see.
My favourite time of year, when our lovely snowdrops, they all come out because we've had lovely sunshine today, yet there's still melting snow on the ground. They're not quite in bloom, but they're coming.
So that was a bit quicker than expected. They come up real easy. They were just laid in the ground, kind of patted in, but they were up against this tarmac. Now it's not usual to find tarmac in a house in Bulgaria, but a relative of the mayor used to live here, so I'm assuming they had a bit of spare tarmac and decided to come over here and use it. So that was the last one. Nice and easy. Yeah, quite heavy. I reckon it's probably could be 30 or 40 kilos. It's yeah, it's a bit of a monster. Anyway, I think we're probably done for today, unless Em wants to come and see what we've done. Yeah, so I hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good week so far, and we'll chime in again soon. Just a last point here. I'm down where we saw the dog that's not looking too great, covered in mange. I think it was our last video, possibly the one before. I come down every day, twice a day, and I do a little route. Now it's what is it? It's got to be 25 kilometre round trip twice a day to feed the dogs. So you know, I try and time that in with if I need to go to the hardware store or something like that. But yeah, I mean, trying to find this dog again, it's been nightmares. I've asked a few people with Google Translate. No one's seen anything in the area, so I'll keep checking. Yeah, but as I said, you know, people said in the last video or whichever it was, go to the vet, get this, do that. It's, you know, we will, we absolutely will. But trying to find a dog that's like nearly 15 kilometres away from where you live is it's nigh on impossible. So we'll try, but yeah, we'll keep you updated.